Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, we're talking the Skinceuticals C E Ferulic Serum. I know this vitamin C serum is a holy grail for so many of you out there, and honestly, you guys always read me to filth in the comment section of my vitamin C videos when I don't mention the Skinceuticals serum as one of my personal favourites. Whilst the formulation is to die for, and the delivery mechanism, honestly, game-changing. The reason I don't reach for it day in, day out is because of that price point. At $200, it is far from affordable, and also, Skinceuticals aren't an entirely cruelty-free brand. So, I thought I'd sit down in today's video and share my thoughts and feelings on Skinceuticals C E Ferulic, but more than just that, actually share with you some affordable, cruelty-free dupes in case you want a highly effective vitamin C for your own skincare routine. Now sit back, relax, and let's talk Skinceuticals C E Ferulic. Now, before we cut the waffle and delve straight into the meat and potatoes of this video, I do want to call out a couple of things. First and foremost, I'm not here to bash the Skinceuticals C E Ferulic. I'm going to come on to it in a minute, and honestly, I think this is an absolutely fantastic and standout product. Whilst the price point might not be exactly what I'm looking for in terms of my own skincare routine, I do wish they were entirely cruelty-free. There are so many benefits you can get from this product, and I will come on to them in a minute. I also want you to share your thoughts, feelings, and outcomes that you've got from the Skinceuticals C E Ferulic, so sound off in the comment section below. And while you're down there, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, a like to support me in the channel, because honestly, I would love you forever. Now, let's talk Skinceuticals C E Ferulic. Is it really that special? Honestly, yes. So let's start with the formulation. So the formulation is a 15% L-ascorbic acid, which is the purest form of vitamin C, delivering the maximum potency. It also has a 1% concentration of vitamin E, which is a fantastic hydrator, humectant, but also a great antioxidant. They combine this with a 0.5% concentration of ferulic acid, which again is another fantastic antioxidant and pairs so well with vitamin C because they kind of work as like best friends to double down on the benefits that you're going to get from using either of these ingredients on their own. So far, so good. Then we come on to the packaging. When it comes to vitamin C, packaging is key. It's super unstable, and so as soon as you manufacture the product, it starts to oxidize, which means the potency diminishes over time. There's a few things you can do to like offset some of this oxidative processes. For a start, keeping it in the fridge, which Skinceuticals recommend, but also you can keep the amount of oxygen that comes into contact with the formulated product to a minimum using either an airless pump or opaque glass, because again, UV light can impact the oxidative process. In terms of the way that Skinceuticals have stabilized the formulation and the opacity of the product, the bottle that it comes in, honestly, I think this is game changing and means that the Skinceuticals C E Ferulic will stay hyper potent for up to 6 months, which is really great because normally you get around 2 to 3 months maximum from your vitamin C, which means that whilst you're paying a little bit more for this, you are getting a more prolonged use time because it will stay fresh for 6 months. Skinceuticals and its parent company L'Oreal have not only patented the formulation, the ingredients themselves, but they've also patented the delivery mechanism. When this product comes into contact with the skin, it's absorbed and it has a really long mechanism of action, which means that even if you've washed your face, you might have sweated, been to the gym, it's continuing to protect the skin from free radicals and give you all that brightening, gorgeous, hyperpigmentation fighting qualities that we reach for a vitamin C for. Now, all that being said, I genuinely think this is a fantastic product. However, there are some really similar dupes that can come at a slightly lower price point. Now, so many of us reach for vitamin C to help brighten the skin, bring back that lit from within glow that we crave, and also to tackle discoloration and hyperpigmentation. It was one of the key ingredients I called out in a recent video I did on hyperpigmentation, which I'm going to link up there if you want to check it out in more detail. However, we don't all have the price point in the wallet that could stretch to the Skinceuticals prices, which is why I'm really happy to share with you these like-for-like and really effective dupes. When we talk dupes, there's a couple of things that I'm looking for. The similar formulation in terms of the ingredients, we're looking for a similar delivery mechanism and pH, because again, that really matters when it comes to vitamin C's. We're looking for the products to be cruelty-free, much more affordable than Skinceuticals. We'll also be taking into account the packaging, because like I said before, packaging really is important in expanding the lifespan of the vitamin C that you choose. Now, should we cut all that rambling and just get on to what you're all here for, which is these fantastic dupes? Well, first and foremost, I'm going to call out the timeless 20% vitamin C serum. A lot of you will have probably seen this coming, because I think online this is hyped as the best or the closest dupe to the Skinceuticals. And honestly, when I use this for my own hyperpigmentation and discoloration, I got some really great results. This combines a 20% concentration of vitamin C, which is slightly stronger than the Skinceuticals version, but in that pure form L-ascorbic acid, alongside a 0.5 concentration of ferulic acid, again, very closely mimicking what's seen with the Skinceuticals. The reason I love this is it also contains ingredients that are going to help the product penetrate into the skin, which gives that really effective delivery mechanism. It has a low pH that ascorbic acid needs to function in order to give those maximum results, results. And it also comes in an airless pump, which I love. In terms of the packaging, that minimizes the oxygen contact with the product, slow down the oxidative processes, though I still would keep this one in the fridge. It's cruelty-free and an absolute fraction of the cost of the Skinceuticals one, so honestly it's a ding 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 holy grail dupe. One thing I'm going to call out with this though is it is no longer available in the European Union market. The reason for this is Timeless were found to be breaching EU regulations in terms of the concentration of a specific ingredient, which was found to be 7.5 times over the legal limit in the EU. The EU looked into this and said, no way, you're not selling to us anymore. So it can be really hard to get your hands on it in the European Union and also over here in the UK. I'm going to leave a link to a video I did up there, sort of sharing with you some thoughts and feelings behind that and giving it a bit more detail if you do want to check it out. But if you can get your hands on the Timeless 20% vitamin C, such a great product, and they now offer it in a 10% concentration for those of us that have a little bit more sensitivity in our skin. Second, I'm going to come on to the Paula's Choice C15 Booster. Now that might come as a bit of a shock to you guys that watch this channel regularly because I'm no fan of Paula's Choice as a brand. I think they're a bit overpriced, I think they have way too many products, but I'm going to be fair to them and say they do have a couple of holy grails, and in amongst those holy grails is the C15 Booster. This has the exact same active ingredients and concentrations as the Skinceuticals C E Ferulic, meaning it's a like-for-like dupe in that respect. It also has a really great packaging which protects the product from UV light, extending the lifespan of it and minimizing the amount of oxidation that will happen with the vitamin C itself. It's entirely cruelty-free, and whilst Paula's Choice aren't an affordable brand by any stretch, it is a lot less expensive than the Skinceuticals C E Ferulic, making it a really great dupe. The one thing I will call out with this serum specifically is it's in a less acidic pH than the Skinceuticals C E Ferulic, which means it might be slightly less effective even though they do have the exact same concentrations in terms of active ingredients. This isn't always a bad thing because a lot of people find very acidic formulations with their vitamin C's a little bit sensitizing. You get that prickling, that tingling. You won't get as much of that with the Paula's Choice C15 Booster, making it a great option if you have some sensitivity in your skin. Overall, a really good product and honestly one that I would definitely recommend. Now third, I'm going to call out the Dr. Brenners Vitamin C Serum. Now I only heard about this because you guys fangirled about it so much in the comment section of a previous video I did on vitamin C. You guys said, honestly, game changing and the perfect dupe, so I had to try it. And honestly, I agree. I got such great results from this product. It definitely helped to fade some of the hyperpigmentation I had. It minimized the acne scars and the acne marks that I was seeing in the skin from a persistent breakout that I've been suffering with. And all round, I just really like the product. It has an exact like-for-like formulation as the Skinceuticals in terms of the active ingredients and concentrations. The packaging is also really great because it protects the product from UV light, which will slow down the oxidation that I talked about before. And whilst I haven't been able to confirm the pH of the product, nor is it advertised online, I'd say it's very similar to the Skinceuticals in terms of how it feels on the skin. I did get a little bit of prickling, a little bit of sensitivity when I first put it on, which usually implies it's a very acidic vitamin C, which is fantastic for the efficacy of the product, but I would just call that out in case you have any sensitivity in the skin. This might be a little bit too acidic for your skin. You might want to go a little bit gentle and make sure obviously that you patch test first. I love the product, far more affordable in terms of the price point than the Skinceuticals, and honestly, I would definitely rate it 10 out of 10, ding ding ding, a fantastic dupe. Now finally, for my fourth dupe, it's actually a combination of products, and it's the one that even though I've tried all these fantastic dupes, I keep coming back to time and time again, and that's this, the C Glow Serum by Geek and Gorgeous. Now, before you all go, oh, he's going on about this serum again, I know, I do talk about this an awful lot on the channel, but that's because it's genuinely game changing. I think of all the products I've tried, there's a reason why I keep going back to this one in terms of tackling my own hyperpigmentation, acne scarring and discoloration, and I get such great results from it. This is a 15% concentration of pure form L-ascorbic acid, so similar to the vitamin C concentration to the Skinceuticals. Whilst it doesn't have any added antioxidants alongside it, which means the formulation isn't an exact dupe, that doesn't matter because you can pair it with your favourite antioxidant. I use the NIOD Survival Zero, which I love, which has 15 different antioxidants in there to just really turn your routine into an antioxidant powerhouse. You pair the two together and you're getting all the great benefits without having to reach for the Skinceuticals price tag. I also want to call out what I think makes this so special is it's manufactured every single week, fresh batches every week. So by the time it gets to you, you know the maximum amount of time it's been sat with the company is 7 days. This is super important because whilst we all praise the Skinceuticals for having a formulation that keeps the oxidation down, keeps the vitamin C stable, that isn't necessary if you just manufacture it fresh every single week, you can get a really great product giving you maximum efficacy without having to reach for that ruinous price tag that you get with Skinceuticals. Here in the UK, this is like £15. So affordable, and I'd say that one lasts me about 2 months, and there's no sign of that oxidation from it turning a little bit yellowy, that discoloration, it going for a darker colour, which is a sign that the product is deteriorating, and you won't be getting the same efficacy. I don't get any of that over the 2-month period that one bottle lasts, and honestly, the results are worth shouting about. Obviously, you're going to want to team it with your favourite antioxidant, which I definitely recommend, and I covered my favourites in a recent video, which I'll link up there. Pick one of those, combine it with the Sea Glow by Geek and Gorgeous, and honestly, you can get a great dupe for the Skinceuticals for under £20 here in the UK. That's under $25. Who can argue with that? Now, there you have it, guys. My thoughts and feelings on Skinceuticals and some of the amazing affordable dupes out there. I would love to know your thoughts and feelings on any of the products I've mentioned, or do you have another holy grail dupe that you want to shout about? Honestly, I love your recommendations so much, so sound off in the comments section below. While you're down there, don't forget to give this video a big like, and wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye.